Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Steve Tan. I'm super excited to be here again at one of Paynir's event. Okay, thank you, Paynir, for having me and having me here to share the message about e-commerce. All right. Okay, I've spoken at quite a few of Paynir's event, worldwide in I think in Shenzhen and also in Vietnam as well. And I've got to know quite a bit of friends, and I have to say they're one of the best go-to platforms that we have used for our team as well. They also provide incredible support to all of us sellers, and I highly recommend them for all e-commerce sellers worldwide. Okay, all right, that's great. So as Q4 is just around the corner, so like I've been discussing with Paynir that I really want to share some strategies that our team use so that you guys can take it home and execute it for yourself as well. I'm super confident that if you take what I'm gonna share today with all of you, you're gonna see tremendous improvement in terms of your profit margins, and of course as well as your average order value. Okay, I'm gonna deep dive into some of the conversion strategies that we use as well, and some of the best practices for checkout processes and the softwares that we use, so that you can see a big increase in terms of your revenue, and most importantly, you're gonna make more money. Okay, all right, before I go and get started, I know not all of you would heard of me or probably know who am I, so I'm gonna quickly just give a quick introduction about myself so that you know me better, and how what are the strategies that we have used in our stores and that could bring a lot of value to you. All right, okay, so my name is Steve Tan. Okay, I've been in e-commerce for about 15 years, in digital marketing and also drop shipping e-commerce. Okay, so me and my brother, usually we're called the Super Tan brothers. Today my brother is not here, so it's just me alone today, and we have been involved in terms of pretty much everything when it comes to e-commerce. Okay, we have been doing Amazon, drop shipping, direct to consumer brands, and of course e-commerce platforms as well. When I refer to e-commerce platforms, it's how I got started back in 2005. I started selling on eBay, then I started transitioning to selling on stores, Magento, Shopify, and many more. And recently, of course, we started entering into Amazon FBA as well, and it's been a really good experience going through every single different kind of platform and seeing what's the best. Every platform or probably every channel has its pros and cons, and I wouldn't say there's a best business model. I'll just say that just diversify your risk and go into different parts of the e-commerce channel, and you find different surprises and interesting facts about every different platform. Okay, so we have also sold over 100 million worth of e-commerce products. Every single one of them, slowly we stack it up, and we sold so much products everywhere. There's a big chance that you have even seen one of our ads before. If you're staying in the US, Europe, which is kind of like our main traffic channels on Facebook. We target US and European regions. Okay, and most likely, if not, some of you are also in our Facebook group, which is the e-commerce elites mastermind. It's one of the biggest e-commerce group on Facebook, and it's also the go-to place whereby me and my brother, we share strategies, our golden nuggets, and from time to time we go on Facebook Live as well. It's a totally free group, and I highly recommend that if you guys are into e-commerce, doesn't matter if you're drop shipping, cash on delivery, or selling on different platforms, feel free to join this group. We have all sorts of people from different channels selling, and also in the Facebook group. All right, so e-commerce elites mastermind is free. Please feel free to join there as well, with along 100,000 different entrepreneurs from all around the world. Okay, so that's me, and this is some of our stores numbers. We've sold over 12 million in one store, 3 million in 3 months, sometimes 1 million across a couple of months as well. Okay, so that's me and my brother. Okay, we've been invited to speak around the world as well, big events when we still can travel, right? I miss traveling right now because we have been stuck in Singapore for I would say 6 to 7 months. It's crazy, and Singapore is small. There's no place that you can just go to an island, just chill out there for a couple of days. So I'm just really looking forward to be traveling with my brother as well. So that's us in Barcelona, and that's me in Singapore. That's one of our big events a couple of years ago, e-commerce World Summit. Okay, so we have about 1,000 people from all around the world travel to Singapore to watch me and Evan speak on stage. Okay, that's me as well, me and my brother, and in Thailand and Affiliate World, and we travel around the world spreading the message about how great dropshipping is, how great e-commerce is, and I really hope more people could embark on this entrepreneurship journey with us. Okay, so that's us as well in Morocco, and we have been invited to Shopify as well in their headquarters, and many, many more. All right, so I just want to quickly let you guys know who is me and Evan. Okay, we just want to let you guys get a better picture, but I really want to quickly jump into what I'm going to be covering today. All right, so today I'll be focusing a lot on conversion rate optimization, okay, and especially the easier ones that you can implement immediately to see results. Okay, all right, so let's get started. So first things first, I want to talk about is checkout page optimization, because the thing is, checkout page is one of the most important parts whereby you need to start optimizing. Of course, there's other optimization rules like on-page conversion rate, changing the price, changing the headlines, the product description. That's all great. You should be doing that as well. But you have to understand, if you do all those things in front, but if the people don't convert at the most important, I'd say the most important part of the shopping journey, all these efforts that you're putting in might go to waste, right? So which is why I'll always like to start optimizing from the most important part, which is checkout page, right? Checkout page is the most important part, okay? So I want to quickly dive through why, all right? How to do checkout page optimizations. You want to get shoppers to the finish line much faster, okay? But every time you put in a different field, like, you want to put in a lot of things, if you're making your checkout page very long, most likely, if not, you're just giving them a good excuse that they should not complete their purchase. Okay, shoppers have a higher chance of dropping off when you have more friction in your checking out process, which is why I highly recommend, doesn't matter if you're selling on Shopify, WooCommerce, or whatever platform that you're using, there is always a solution to be using a one-page checkout. I'm pretty sure there is. Okay, so what I firstly like to recommend is install or use a software that provides one-page checkout. This will already reduce the shopping friction during the checkout process. And just implementing this alone, if you compare it to 3-step, 4-step checkout, you immediately see probably a 10 to 30% improvement in conversion rate. All right, 10 to 30% increase in conversion rate, because this is kind of optimized. And you really need to take good care of it. I'm going to show you guys a quick example later on what I mean by optimized one-page checkout, all right? And also, I'll be going into conversion rate optimization for your checkout page as well, because not only just using one-page checkout, you need to make sure it's optimized. It's optimized for conversion, whereby people have faith in you and they're gonna purchase it from your store. Okay, these are all very important parts what I'll be covering as well. And of course, I want to also mention how to optimize your checkout experience for people in different countries, okay? And as well as going over how to implement multiple language during checkout pages, which means we want to optimize our language for different people in different countries, okay? So I'm going to cover all this during the checkout page optimization. First things first, I want to start going through one-page checkout, okay? One-page checkout. Why do we use one-page checkout, okay? It's significant less step and fewer clicks. And today, shoppers, they expect a very fast and seamless shopping experience, right? They do not, all this friction you have on your site, it's going to be one of the top reasons why shoppers don't complete their purchase. And a one-page checkout make it simple and convenient for your customers to purchase on your store, okay? The speed and efficiency is very clear. But with that being said, these are the main factors of why I think one-page checkout beats the traditional convention kind of checkout process, okay? Here are a few reasons. Customers with, you want to provide customers with the least path of resistance. Reducing steps, clicks, the more clicks they have to do, it will make it even harder for them to check out. So I really believe in, going a very minimal approach when it comes to checkout. The less clicks, the less steps, the less forms, keeping it short, simple, frictionless, and making it appealing to most of the customers, all right? The second one will be speed and efficiency. A single checkout page will load much faster because everything is already in one page, and it will reduce the need for people to go back and forth. So if they want to change things, they can just go up a little bit, go up to the form and just edit whatever changes that they need. But if you're using a few step, it means that sometimes they might have to click the back step, or they have to click a few more forms. It just gets a little bit complicated, right? So this will make it so much easier. And of course, the third one with clear navigation. Okay, you don't need to navigate through multiple steps, multiple pages. When you're using a traditional one, it will have this kind of problems. And most important, why I use one-page checkout is because it has lower abandoned cart rate. Okay, optimization for checkout page isn't just about pleasing your customers. It's about how you make it such seamless and frictionless for your customers to ensure a very, very smooth shopping experience. Improving the checkout experience will definitely lead to lower abandon rate, higher conversions, and bigger revenue, because most people usually abandon their shopping experience at this page. This is the highest rate of abandoned cart. Okay, so I want to quickly show you what a one-page checkout looks like. Okay, let's go. All right, so I'm going to scroll this down a little bit. As you can see, all the first name, last name, the shipping method, the credit card payment, it's all on one page. You have everything there, including like, your product information, your summary, the shipping total. And of course here, you're gonna be including some of the factors that I mean for optimizing your checkout page. Because not only you can see from this page, everything's all in one, all right? You have the product summary as well. You also have what I've called the on-page conversion rate optimization for your checkout page. If you're just gonna put a one-page checkout, yes, it will increase the conversion rate by itself, but you will also want to take note, right? The things that we put here is, for example, like this. Okay, we'll put on something like your order is reserved for 10 minutes. Okay, an item you ordered is in high demand. No worries, we have reserved your order for you. Okay, this is going to enhance customer urgency, and they kind of because not everyone's as savvy as an e-commerce seller, right? So when they see this, they will have the urgency to want to complete the purchase, because sometimes shoppers, they are busy as well. Sometimes they'll say, oh, I'll probably complete my purchase later on. All these things will help boost people's urgency to complete the purchase immediately. Okay, we have something called the reviews section as well. So we'll put in all our recent customers' reviews, or we'll put in a few of the best reviews, so that it boosts customers' confidence when shopping from your store. Because most likely your customer haven't bought from your store before, and we want to showcase the best testimonials. It will even better, you can put in the scrolling ones of the short GIF or a video, kind of to show people how many reviews you have, or probably can put in reviews from Trustpilot. This will boost customers' confidence, and at the same time, when customers' confidence is boosted, right, they will have a better sense of comfortability when shopping at your store. And what I like to add also at the same time is, why should they choose us? Right, there's so many options for them to choose from, a variety of different sellers, different suppliers, or on the online store, right? So we'll put in some factors to make this transition from why they need to choose us into something that they will believe in as well. Of course, we usually offer a 30 days money back guarantee satisfaction for all our customers as well, and we'll show them how many orders have we successfully shipped over. We ship over 180 countries around the world. How many customers do we have? These are some of the great facts that you could be putting in here to boost conversion rate as well. Okay, and we always like to put this all the way up right at the very top, because customers usually will focus on the important things like the price and everything, and having all these seals there will help them see, oh wow, okay, this site is powered by Stripe, they use SSL. Because one of the things that people are afraid of when shopping online is usually when they do not know if they're buying from someone that is trustable, right? There's so many scams online, and having all this guarantee, of course, you have to make sure that when a customer comes to you and wants money back, you have to honor this money back guarantee as well. Okay, and this is why we usually put all these things on the checkout page, so that we want to make our customers as comfortable as possible, so that they would have big confidence when shopping from us. And all these elements combined with the one-page checkout, I'll almost guarantee that you're going to see at least 10 to 50% increase in conversion rate. All right, so if you're not doing any of this, please stop after you watch this video and start implementing it on your stores. Okay, all right. And I would also like to show you how to optimize your checkout process for different customers. Right, there's some, if you're international seller, chances are you're going to be selling into a lot of different countries, like US, European Union, or different countries, right? So for example, there's also checkout preferences for different countries. For example, like people from Singapore, they might prefer to pay directly on page using the credit card. Of course, you need to make data-driven decisions, right? For us, we've processed so many orders, which is why we know exactly which countries prefer to pay by credit card, which countries prefer to only use PayPal. There's going to be countries that all the people there only prefers, or probably like majority of the people that prefers to check out using PayPal. So in that case, why would you still want to show people your site's checkout page? Because people would still choose PayPal. Because at your checkout page, usually you will give people the option, do you want to pay by checkout with PayPal? Click this button, will bring you to PayPal, right? Or if you want to pay by your credit card, just scroll down, fill in your credit card information and click complete purchase, right? So in this case, I'm going to quickly show you, like with the software that we have been using, we are able to optimize different checkout process for different countries, right? So for example, if I know Germany is one of the big countries in Europe that really likes to pay with PayPal. Don't ask me why, because we don't know. We just wanna like be ready for all these different countries that we're selling into, and we will make data-driven decisions. So if Germany prefers to pay by credit card, we'll show them the credit card checkout page, right? But if people prefers to still pay by PayPal, we will be removing our checkout page, and we'll be from all the way at cart page, we'll set it up in such a way whereby people click checkout, it'll go directly to PayPal. In this case, you are giving them one less step and one less button to click, right? The default part would be like from cart page, you go to checkout page, from the checkout page, they'll click on checkout with PayPal, they'll go to PayPal, right? So that's a few steps. But using, if you're optimizing this based on your data, you'll be able to see, all right, shoppers from Germany prefer to pay by PayPal. So all you need to do all the way from cart page, when they click checkout, it will lead them directly to the PayPal page, whereby they could, log into PayPal and complete their purchase. This might seem like a small thing, but just removing this extra step alone enables us to boost an extra like 10, 20, 30% in conversion rate, because there's one less step. So just remember, every single step that you have in place prior to shopping or prior to them making full payment is just going to be extra steps that you are putting there as a barrier to discourage your buyers from completing their payment. All right, so make sure you start optimizing this as well. Okay, so I want to quickly show you guys how we do that. For example, okay, if I want to target to Singapore, I'll just create Singapore. I'll select the country, and I'll just select probably like Singapore. We want to complete it with like credit card, so we'll just select the default checkout. Okay, so if you think Singapore is using PayPal, then we'll select PayPal as the option. Very simple, that we can do it as well. Okay, at the same time, if you're selling international, you want to make sure that your checkout page is multi-language ready. Okay, multiple language checkout page will increase your customer experience, and at the same time, when your customer's experience is increased, your overall store's conversion rate will also go up. Okay, your checkout page, this is what usually happens when someone from Europe, or probably someone from Germany, when he lands on your checkout page, he will see everything in German. Vice versa, from like people from Spain, France, or different, you show them different to their browser's language. Okay, and it's most beneficial if you're selling international and you only have one store. I know sometimes I see people setting up different stores. You can do that as well, but if you really want to only have one store, having a multiple language checkout page is also very important. Okay, this does not apply if you're not selling into a lot of countries. If you're selling only to like US, Canada, or all the English speaking countries, then you probably can skip this. But if you're a big seller, chances are you're going to be able to sell into a lot of different demographics, especially the European Union. You definitely need to have multiple language during your checkout page. So this is how it looks like. Okay, So this is like in France, I think it's in Spanish, okay? So when people come to the checkout page, they will see everything in Spanish, and it will let the customer feel that, oh, this is actually a store that supports my country, right? This will also increase their customers' confidence as well. All right, we've gone through all this, and the next thing I want to cover as well is how to increase average order value. Okay, the apps that we have used in the previous examples, we use Intercart and PP funnels, and of course we also use PP funnels for increasing our average order value, which I'm going to cover right now. All right, so if in case you do not know what's average order value, it's a total revenue that to get this number, you get the total revenue divided by the total number of orders. Okay, average order value pretty much sounds like, for every order that the customer goes to your store to be placed, what is the average order amount that they would spend at your store? Okay, to calculate this, there you go. This is very straightforward for you. Okay, but what is so important about this metric? To simply put it, the higher the average order value, the more revenue you can extract from the same amount of customers and the same amount of traffic, which means you will not be spending an extra cent on ad spend, and you get more revenue, and that part you're not spending any more money, which means those part are free money that I always say you're leaving on the table. Okay, that means that you can increase your revenue without increasing marketing and sales costs by the same amount of factor. All right, and this is one of the key metrics that we look into when optimization to increase our numbers and profitability for the company. All right, so I'm gonna be sharing some of the main factors and the strategies that we use in our company to increase our bottom line. Okay, so here are some ways that you can easily set up, even in case you still do not have it. All right, so the most easy way to do so is to set up free shipping with minimum spend. Okay, provide bundle deals, cross-selling products, discounted upsell after order completion, which is what I usually call the post-purchase upsell. Okay, I'm gonna go into every single one of them to give you guys a better understanding how do I implement this, and what kind of outcome do you guys would have implementing this. Okay, with free shipping with minimum spend. Okay, I'm pretty sure all of you shop online here. You go to some e-com stores, and you find yourselves trying to find cheaper products to add on to because you just want to get a free shipping. So when you're setting free shipping, you need to be very smart in terms of setting up your free shipping. You do not want to offer free shipping just for every single product that you're selling. So imagine if you're selling a product that's $50 and you want to try to boost your average order value to say $70. So you would have something like a $25 product to complement this product. If your main product is, let's say, $50, and you want to make sure people would try to add on an extra product, you want to set your free shipping minimum spend at around $65 to $70 to make sure that people will go to your store and start finding other things that would add on the $20 so that they could hit the minimum spend. Because we are all consumers, and we are always sucked into this kind of promotions, right? And the thing is, when you can avoid paying shipping, it's a small thing, but it works. This is shopping consumer behavior. And what you need to do is just install an app. The key here is to ensure customers are well informed that they need to they're probably $10 away from free shipping. You need to inform them, at probably the checkout page, or probably there's a banner when they added something to cart, just by informing them how much more they have to spend so that they qualify for free shipping. Okay, and for example, you could say, in order to qualify for shipping, you're $10 away from your free shipping on your banner. And in this case, this will really get people to start finding things to add on. And in this case, if they add on a $10 product, you have a boost in average order value by $10. Very easy to be executed. All right. The second one would be product bundles deal. Okay, bundling has been the best approach that we have been using to significantly increase our average order value. Because the key here is to create a bundle of products that will be of interest to customers and represent a great value. When customers feel that they're getting like a great value, they will easily choose that rather than the single product. All right, so I'm gonna show you guys an example. For example, like Canon, right? So usually when you buy a camera, you will add on like things like different, like the bags, the SD card, you know, the lens, the bag, and everything, right? So these are what I call products that represent a great value and interest to the consumer that's buying the main product. You do not want to like be showing them things that are non-relevant. You want to be showing them things that are highly of high value that complements the main product. Okay, and of course I usually do not recommend people to do like single product discounts, because there is no good value when it comes to single product discounts. So if I want to give discount, I'll usually bundle it 2 products. And let me just give you guys an example. If I'm selling one product for $10 and actually I want to sell it for like $7, I will not sell a single product at $7. Instead, I'll bundle 2 products at $14 and sell them as an offer pack, so that people are getting like, you know, a 30% discount from the original price. And 2 products, the value of discount will be higher and your average order value will go up at the same time. Okay, this is a very simple trick that I'll highly recommend as well. And of course, cross-selling products, you know, a very effective way to cross-sell products that is something similar. If someone's buying, you know, Xbox, or you know, you want to show them accessories as well, cross-sell. Okay, cross-sell the products. Okay, all right, so cross-selling looks something like this. An effective cross-sell, okay, will add value to the customer's shopping experience, rather than like, you know, showing them a bunch of like non-related products. It will affect their purchase as well. Okay, all right, I would highly recommend to avoid cross-selling products that's like totally not related as well. Okay, it will affect people's like shopping experience, and they will just drop out of your shopping site. All right. Okay, the other one would be like, which is what I usually highly recommend, okay, is post-purchase upsells, or what I call discounted upsell after order completion. So when someone is buying on your site, usually they are in a shopping mentality, shopping mindset. You know, everything that you show them, especially after they have purchased, you know, they're gonna be very like high likely to buy from you. Okay, so some metrics for people that has not yet optimized properly, we see around a 10% increase in, I'll say 10% of the people that bought from you would buy a post-purchase upsells, which is already pretty decent. But we have seen like a lot of students that have implemented this properly, they see 20 to 40% of the people that bought from them will buy the upsell from them. Okay, whereas most people, right, most e-commerce entrepreneurs, they will just send them to a boring thank you page. You know, thank you, here's your order confirmation. You know, but this is a great opportunity for you to sell someone who's hot, right? And this product usually relates to the same product that they have just bought, but at a discounted price. And most people, if you have like 20% of the people buy this, you're looking at a free money that's coming into your revenue stream without any extra things. So this will usually what it looks like. When someone completed the purchase, you have like upsell page like, wait, your order is complete. You know, here's a special one-time offer for you. You're gonna only see this once. Special offer ends in like 42 seconds or a minute. You know, your usual price is like, you know, $100. Here's a discounted price of $50. All right. So that is what I call a post-purchase upsell. And there's apps like, you know, Intercart, PP Funnels, or a lot of other apps out there that enables you to create a post-purchase upsell to all your customers that are going through your funnel. Right. So when they purchase it, while they're hot, show them another offer. And even if you don't get 20-30% of the people buying it, even at 10% of the people buying it, you see a drastic increase in your average order value. At the same time, this will boost your profitability at the same time as well. Okay, these are all the necessary steps that we input in our stores every single day. Our team uses this. We train them the same things, the same materials that I'm showing you guys now. This is for our internal team as well, which is what I'm sharing with you guys today. And I hope you guys find this valuable and implement in your stores right away. Okay, I can't stress this enough. E-commerce is a thing that you need to be constantly improving in your different aspect and optimization, different kind of like landing pages, different offers, different pricing and everything. There's so much things you could do, but focusing on this few points that I've shared today, you definitely almost guaranteed that you're gonna see a boost in your sales and of course your profitability in your business. All right, thank you guys for having me today. I'm super glad to be able to share this message prior to Q4, and I wish you guys all the very best when it comes to your sales in fourth quarter, on Black Friday, and many more. All right, if you guys want to follow us, feel free to follow me and my brother, Hey Steve Tan. That's our Instagram handle, and Hey Evan Tan. And if you guys are interested in joining our free Facebook group, search eCommerce Elites Mastermind, or just go to facebook.com/groups/eCommerce Elites. All right, thank you guys again, and wish you all the best in your e-commerce business. Thank you.